welcome back my DIY nomads. How are you guys doing? If you're new to this channel and you've just sort of randomly landed on this video, please remember to subscribe and like below, and you'll be able to keep up to date with all the epic videos I'm making about my brand new van conversion. Well, the wall is now in. Look at the beauty of it. I know what you're saying. Oh, Hugh, there is a massive hole in your wall. What are you doing? Now, the reason for this is, that's the inside I know, but I'm going to panel off this area. I'm going to insulate the inside of these walls, I'm going to insulate underneath here, and I'm going to proper panel off this area. So I have even more space in the back, because although I could have these sliding sort of chests or drawers or whatever in there, I couldn't access this rear corner that's in between all the sets of drawers. So basically it was going to be wasted space. So why not make a massive cubby hole that I can put another crate in, that I can put in like tools and other stuff like jacks and all that sort of stuff, and that can just go in, slide in behind here. Jobs are good in, really. Even more storage. Storage. So what's the next stage? Now that I've actually got this sort of divider wall in, this is still very flexible. I would not trust sitting against that wall from the inside. So I'm going to add these bits of wood to basically make it a proper partition wall, and I'm going to add them in strategic places, but really it's just strengthen the frame around the outside and just reinforce and insulate, obviously. What I'm using for this sort of support frame for this back wall is 44 by 44 millimeter sawn timber, and these are in little 1.8 meter lengths. I could have got it in 2.4 meter lengths, but actually the measurements in here are basically all 1.8, which is perfect. So why create yourself extra work? I just realised that I'd obviously left this little bit of wood out, so it's just magically appeared out of nowhere, which is great. I don't know why I've still got these on. I'm basically just trying to visualise and decide on how I want the structural pillars to sort of go. I want to make sure that it's the best layout, I want to make sure it's the strongest, provides the most support, but also is the most useful for potentially drilling stuff in through the other side. So this is roughly how I reckon the studs are going to go. I say roughly, I mean it's pretty much how it is going to go. I just think this is going to be quite a strong option. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So that is the wall now finished, and what I'm looking at doing is, because there's the split between the two pieces of ply just here, because there's a potential for that to almost, I don't know, like come, like they might like come apart, so that one might go back and one might go forward. I'm going to add these cross supports to add more strength. So I'm going to add 1 and 2 about here, and just screw it through from the other side, and that should hopefully mean there'll be no slippage. So the first one's installed, and what I did was, so I knew where it was from the inside, I measured from one of the beams out there up, and now I've got to go up somewhere around here. I've got the measurement. I need to remeasure it because I've just forgotten it. The wall is in, guys, and I'm really happy it's done now. This was actually a job I wasn't really looking forward to, as it just something that had to get done, and it's been a bit of a pain in the arse, but not too bad. It's actually been all right. Now what I'm planning on doing is letting you guys know how I'm running my utilities from the back throughout my van. A lot of you have mentioned and want to know why I haven't led any cabling or any piping before I put in my cladding. And my reason is because if something breaks, I want to change something. I do like to change stuff quite a lot. And in that case, if it's all behind there, it's a right pig to get back to. So I'm keeping all my utilities in the back, like I said, and I've got 3 of these black PVC pipes. And I'm going to drill 3 holes that are the same width of this tube in the edge of the plywood of the wall back there, and then 3 holes here. And that's going to lead my electricity cables, my water pipe. I'm not going to actually put water through this, I'm going to put a water pipe inside the pipe, and then also a diesel line, because I'm using diesel because I'm going to look at getting a cooker called a Wallace XCGO, and that acts as both a cooker and a heater. And I really like the idea of those two being combined, so I'll be able to give you guys a review of that later on as well. The PVC piping isn't just going to be on show, it will be behind the backrest of the sofa, so it will be hidden, but I will still be able to easily access it. But that's really sort of what I'm planning on doing. Now, in regards to lighting, you would have thought that maybe I should have led cabling through in the roof as well. Now, if you are planning on having LED downlighters and spotlights, I would definitely recommend looking at doing this, like leading the cables through, or leading some tubes that you can feed the cables through later. But I'm going with LED strip lighting, and I'm going to put it in different places than what you'd usually think. So I don't need to worry about leading any cables. And I really like it this way because it means that any problems that I come to or any issues, I can easily get to it and fix it. Got a bit of help today from my friend Sam Stewart. If you don't know who Sam Stewart is, check out Channel 5, Alaska A Year in the Wild. Yeah, he filmed most of that series, so check that out.
Light as a feather when I'm floating through, reading through the daily news, measuring the hurt within the golden rule. Centimeters of ether, I'm heating the speaker. Motivational teacher with words that burn people. Singing the headlines, line with discord. It's either genocide or the planet in uproar. Never good. The rules in paradise are never nice. The best laid plans of mice and men are never right. I'm just a vagabond with flowers for Algernon, an average Joe who knows what the fuck is going on. It's the hope of my thoughts that I travel upon. Fly like an arrow of God until I'm gone. So drifting away like a feather in air, letting my words take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator, riding the escalator to the something that is greater. So I'm drifting away like a feather in air, letting my soul take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator, riding the escalator to the something that is greater. Taking chances, word tap dancing with wolves in the ice arena.
Insulated. Now let's apply this up.
The sun be out, life's ironic, ain't it? Trying to be Dali when I write some real life, I paint it vivid. Habitat crazy, insane. Watching propaganda, 6 o'clock, news and insane. Cultures clash, all black folk and white trash. They rebel in the cyberspace and might crash. Dash to millennium, a million miles are running. At the speed of now, bout no return gunning. Rambo style, gun hold, child gunning. Elbow plow, 2 times loud, stunning. Stunning, when they hit ya, lift you off the earth like, hey yo, take you right back to birth. And niggas wonder why, they might wonder why this shit might happen, but it does. It go drifting away like a feather in air, letting my words take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator, riding the escalator to the something that is greater. So I'm drifting away like a feather in air, letting my soul take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator, riding the escalator to the something that is greater. Treat you better than me, cause that's the heavenly key to unlock the inner strength, what my essence will be. It's the knowledge of self, understanding of the things around me that becomes the wisdom that I need. Living this.
The wall is done. Awesome. So I've got my little cubby hole there. I've got all this space. It's all panelled off. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some sealant to seal around the whole edge, just so that water doesn't seep in through the edges and everything where all the parts meet. And then I'm going to be using some sort of floor varnish stuff, and I'm going to varnish everywhere. Just varnish it all, because then this will make this rear bit super weather resistant.
Life to the best of my ability, channeling energy to my thoughts, attain symmetry. Remember me, because my pros remain gold. I got the gift of gab like them pimps and cane goals. It never ends. I keep it rolling like a cipher. The first caveman bringing fire.
Well guys, I would love to show you my really, really bad sealant job up close, but I'm not going to because I'm a little bit embarrassed. So that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. It really, really does help me out. And recently I've been getting a lot more subscribers. So thank you so much. Thank you. Really, really do appreciate it. Oh, and just before you go, one quick thing. My friend has an old fire engine. Would you guys like to see me convert it? Because I have an opportunity to do so and turn it into an Airbnb for him. If you would like to see that, please comment below and say. And if I was going to do that, is there anything cool or awesome that you'd like to see happen to it or happen in it, or you'd like to be able to do?
Time to cry, fuck a hold to hide, I'm alive for pride. And I drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Singing